Did you know that over 1 million people are diagnosed with stomach cancer every year worldwide? Even more alarming, more than 70% of those cases are caught too late. What most people don't realize is that clear warning signs often appear months in advance, but they're usually ignored, mistaken for something less serious, or just part of getting older. But what if I told you that recognizing these signs early could literally save your life? Stomach cancer, also called gastric cancer, is one of the most silent and dangerous types of cancer. It starts out slow and subtle, especially in people over 55, and its early symptoms are often dismissed as common age-related digestion issues. Studies show that adults over 60 are 5 times more likely to develop this kind of cancer. And here's the real danger. By the time the symptoms become obvious, the cancer may already be advanced and harder to treat. It's like a storm brewing slowly, showing small signs before it becomes overwhelming. So why is it that some people detect stomach cancer early when there's a 90% chance of survival, while others only find out when it's too late? What strange symptoms is your body sending right now that you might be ignoring? And more importantly, how can you recognize these signs before it's too late? Stay with us through the end of this video. We'll walk you through the 8 most important warning signs your body might be showing you right now. Before we begin, make sure you subscribe to this channel and click the notification bell to receive more life-saving health tips. And let us know in the comments, where are you watching from? We'd love to know more about our community. Let's start by understanding how stomach cancer works. Think of your stomach like a pouch made of layers of tissue. When you eat, it releases acid and enzymes to break down food. Stomach cancer begins when cells in the inner lining start growing uncontrollably, forming tumors. At first, they stay in the inner layer, and at that stage it's very treatable. But if left unchecked, these cells can invade deeper layers and spread to other organs. Doctors classify stomach cancer into 4 stages. In stage 1, it's still in the inner layer, and survival chances are over 90%. In stage 4, it has spread to distant organs, and survival drops below 30%. So, knowing what to look for can make a life-saving difference. Here are 8 subtle signs that could be warning you about stomach cancer. Sign number 1, constant bloating and upper belly. Discomfort. If you often feel bloated after eating, even small meals, and especially in your upper abdomen, take note. This isn't the usual Sunday lunch bloating. It's persistent, doesn't go away, and may feel like something is stuck. A Harvard study found that 70% of patients with stomach cancer reported persistent bloating up to 6 months before diagnosis. Sign number 2, unexplained fatigue or weakness. Do you feel exhausted all the time, even without doing much? Does getting off the couch or making breakfast leave you feeling worn out? This could be due to internal bleeding from a tumor, leading to iron deficiency anemia, and that causes deep, ongoing fatigue. A study by the American Cancer Society found that 80% of stomach cancer patients felt unusually tired months before their diagnosis. If you're over 60 and feel this kind of persistent fatigue, talk to your doctor. Sign number 3, unintentional weight loss. Losing 10 pounds or more without dieting or exercising. While some might welcome weight loss, this kind, without trying, is a red flag. Stomach tumors can reduce appetite, prevent proper digestion, and increase your metabolism. If your clothes feel looser, or people are commenting that you look thinner, it's time to investigate. 60% of stomach cancer patients experienced significant weight loss up to a year before being diagnosed. Journal of Clinical Oncology. Sign number 4, persistent pain in the upper abdomen. Do you have ongoing pain or burning in your upper belly, especially after meals? If the pain lasts days or even weeks and doesn't go away with antacids, it could be more serious. Some people feel pressure, dull aches, or even pain spreading to the back or chest. Unfortunately, many seniors confuse this with heartburn or indigestion. A study from the National Cancer Institute found that 75% of advanced gastric cancer patients had upper abdominal pain up to a year before diagnosis. Sign number 5. Frequent nausea or vomiting. Feeling queasy often? Vomiting without an obvious reason? A tumor can block food passage or disrupt nerves that control digestion. Some even release chemicals that trigger nausea in the brain. If this happens for more than 2 weeks, it's not normal, especially if you're over 55. A study from the University of Tokyo revealed that 65% of patients had nausea or vomiting up to 6 months before diagnosis. Sign number 6. Heartburn or acid reflux that won't go away. Everyone gets occasional heartburn. But if your reflux keeps getting worse and medications no longer help, pay close attention. Cancer can affect the stomach valve, causing acid to flow back into the throat. Mayo Clinic research showed that 40% of stomach cancer patients had worsening reflux in the months leading up to diagnosis. Sign number 7. Blood in vomit or stool. This is the most urgent warning sign. If your vomit has red streaks or coffee ground appearance, or your stool looks black, tarry, and sticky, seek medical attention immediately. This could indicate internal bleeding from a tumor eroding the stomach wall. A study from the University of São Paulo found that 35% of patients had signs of bleeding 3 months before diagnosis. Blood in vomit or stool should never be ignored. Sign number 8. Feeling full. After just a few bites, if you suddenly get full quickly, long before finishing your meal, this is called early satiety. A tumor could be reducing the stomach space or interfering with the nerves that signal hunger and fullness. Half of stomach cancer patients in a study by MD Anderson Cancer Center reported early satiety up to 9 months before diagnosis. Don't chalk this up to aging. If it's happening regularly, get checked. What should you do? If you recognize one or more of these signs, the good news is, when caught early, stomach cancer is highly treatable. Don't panic. These symptoms don't always mean cancer. They could be caused by ulcers, infections, or digestive conditions. Keep a symptom journal. Write down what you feel, when it happens, what seems to help or make it worse, and how long it's been going on. Talk to your doctor. Be honest and detailed. Mention if anyone in your family has had stomach cancer. That increases your risk. Your doctor may recommend a physical exam, blood tests to check for anemia, an upper endoscopy, a camera that looks directly into your stomach, CT scans to check for tumors. The sooner you take action, the better your chances. Risk factors to be aware of. After 55, family history of stomach cancer, H. pylori infection, chronic gastritis or stomach ulcers, diet high in smoked, salty, or pickled foods, and low in fruits and vegetables, smoking or excessive alcohol consumption. If any of these apply to you, it's even more important to watch out for the warning signs and get regular checkups. This video is not a substitute for professional medical advice. Only a doctor can diagnose your symptoms correctly. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like and share it with family or friends. It could save a life. Tell us in the comments, have you experienced any of these symptoms? Do you know someone who's been affected by stomach cancer? If you've made it this far, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Rate this video from 1 to 10 in the comments and let us know what you think of the content. Your feedback is essential for us to keep bringing you useful and relevant information. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.